Hey, what's good, everyone? It's your boy Matt Diazabo doing some more album reviews. Oh, yeah. Today, I am checking out a band called 4 Years Strong with their latest album called Paralysis Analysis. 4 Years Strong is a pop punk slash hardcore slash easycore band that is based out of Worcester, Massachusetts. If I'm correct, I think the band either started in between the year 2000 and 2004. I can't remember clearly off the top of my head. The band's name comes from most of the members growing up in high school and growing up in Worcester together, and they started the band in high school, and it's a play on words, or like not a play on words, but it's supposed to mean like, from freshman year to senior year in American high school, it's 4 years, and most of the members all went to high school together, and they got through high school together, and so they came with a band name called A 4 Years Strong, and then over time they dropped the A and just became 4 Years Strong. And earlier in the band's career, they had more of a synth pop sound to it because they incorporated a lot of keyboards. But after their second album, they dropped those kind of style of those elements to their songs and have just since been like a four-piece pop punk band. And I think this is their possibly, I'm gonna say fourth or fifth album. They've had a lot of different albums in terms of like making some cover albums, short EPs, and a few LPs and reissuings. I discovered them way back in the day on their album. Was it Rise or Die Trying? Great album, good pop punk. And I kind of fell off with them, and now I'm back on listening to them. I checked them out again after their last album, Brain Pain. So I was really excited to see what this album has. I guess 4 Years Strong got tired of being an easycore band because they just kind of picked up right where I think Every Time I Die left off when that band kind of broke up, because this album is heavy. This band has experimented and kind of like dabbled with heavy music before with some of their earlier albums. And their last album, Brain Pain, was a little bit more on the heavier side for sure. But something about this album, it just feels different. The album seems to have more of a visceral and raw energy to it. Because like the guitar riffs on this album have like more of a grittier and raw feel to it, and overall just crazy heaviness to it. The drumming is really, really deep and just kind of resonates in you with how heavy it sounds. The bass is also tuned down really low and just it's got a lot of weight to it. And I think a big thing is the vocals from both the vocalists on this in this band. They're both like screaming their heads off, and they just sound hard as nails on here. Not in the sense of like, death metal or hardcore, but they're just screaming and yelling more and letting out more raw emotions. The riffs on this album range from sounding very industrial and kind of heavy to more psychedelic riffs with some trippy feels to it. Like on the song Paranoia, they're doing a lot of interesting guitar playing, I think, here. And then on the breakdown for the song Roller Coaster, they add some mesmerizing like riffs over the breakdown, which are really cool. So I want to play a clip of Paranoia for you so you can get a sense of that interesting style they're playing here. Got a lot of grit to it, it feels like. The drumming on this album is tight from start to finish, and throughout this whole album, he's got some really dynamic styles by throwing in some cool like rim shot playing and just using the tom heads and the cymbals in a very interesting way. And I would say the song Maybe It's Me, the way that he's playing the drums here, given a very unique feel and fresh take on playing drums, I think. So here's a clip of that for you. The little things he's doing there help spice things up. I would say the bass playing on this album has a really smooth and groovy feel to it. You can definitely just like feel it in your body as you listen to this album. I gotta say that the vocals on this album, which I'm not too surprised after, this band has been around for almost 20 years, they're doing some really good harmonizing because they have two vocalists, and just years and years of playing together, they've been able to know how to balance out when one should sing more, when should sing less, and then just when to sing together, because they do a really good job on the songs Bad Habit and Uncooked with the vocals. I think they're just able to like hit all the right notes and just hit those right notes, those right spots in your ear when they're singing. It sounds really good. Like I said earlier, this band is going really, really hard in terms of being heavy. Like, I'm just surprised that they are deciding to go this heavy so late in their career. But it's not a bad thing. I'm just really shocked that they are pulling out some heavy hitting tracks, like on the songs Daddy Oh My and Aftermath, Afterthought. Those songs just hit you like a ton of bricks in the best possible way, because you wouldn't expect an Easycore band like 4 Year Strong to hit you with some hard songs. So I want to play a clip of Daddy Oh My so you can get a sense of just that heaviness they've got on this album. Tell me that doesn't sound like Every Time I Die. Daddy Oh Mine, they are still able to pull out some softer, more easy core and relaxing songs that have a more chill vibe to them, like How Do I Let Go and STFIL. And those are more in the back end of the album, which was really good because the first half of the album has more of a heavy, hard-hitting feel to it that reminds me of Every Time I Die and Turnstile a bit. But as the album progresses towards the back end, you get more easy listening songs that are similar to like Turnover and Super Heaven. So I think this album and this band, they were trying to show like, both sides of like the easy core, the hardcore that they both love. And I think they do a good job of balancing out these different genres on this album. With the production on this album, I think what really helps with those heavy songs is that they sound so clear and crisp and have a good weight to them. And then when they go back to more easy core, softer stuff, it has a light, crisp sound to it. So I think they were able to find a really good balance in the production here and have some really well-made songs. So I think this album is just a very fantastic piece of work from the guys in 4 Year Strong. And the best way I can summarize this album is that it's ignorant music for the nerds and dorks of the world. That's what it feels like. And so I would say this brand new album from 4 Year Strong is a good and solid 9 out of 10. Links down below. Check them out. Tell me what you think about this album. And until next time, guys, I will see you in the pit.